Hey everybody, it's Paul. I have a short video I'd like to make and point some things out on double dropper loop rigs that I have an example of right here. It's one that I've tied. Um, I did, I purposely did one the right way and I've done one the wrong way. And you'll see in just a second here. But here's the two hooks. Barrel swivel at one end and a snap swivel at the other for the Sputnik sinker for surf fishing. But it all comes down to how you put your loop through your hook when you're building these. And sometimes you can get store-bought ones that have been done wrong. And I think this makes a difference for both circle hooks and J hooks, or even the Kahle hooks. But I'm focusing right now on circle hooks. That's primarily what I exclusively use when I'm surf fishing. These are 2/0 Eagle Claw Circle C 197s. That's pretty much what I use. I also use the 1/0s. But anyway, if you put the loop through the hook after your jewelry, so you put your jewelry on, float and a bead in this example. When a nice fish comes after all of this, you've got your bait, you've got sand flea or a piece of clam or crab knuckle. The fish is going to come along and slurp everything. They're taking this whole thing into their mouth. They're not just biting down here. They see this as you're purposely presenting this as the target. You want the fish to say, oh, nice big mouthful. So he's going to come up and he's going to gobble this. Now, I'm not going to cover some of my hands, but putting it in one way, when the fish's mouth closes and you feel the tug, or the fish himself is tugging against the weight, so you haven't even gotten to your rod yet, when he's pulling away, the circle hook is doing this. It's going in the direction of getting caught further, either on his tongue or the corner of his mouth. And you can see the more violent, the more that hook is going to swing up. Hopefully I'm getting this in video good for you. So he's taking the whole thing in, and the hooks, all I'm doing is putting pressure down on the float, and it's causing the hook to go in. Now, the other one, same action, but I've put the hook on differently. When the whole bait gets taken and the fish surrounds this and hooks on and pulls on this one, look at the action on the hook here. Let me get this turned around so you can see. Well, I can do it like this. You pull on it and the hook is going away. Now, if his mouth is there, he's got a chance of his mouth completely running through all of this and out again. Is something I am a firm believer in. So when he's pulled on it, there's nothing sharp here against his mouth, roof of his mouth, lips, anything. The hook's gone inward, and actually the force of the hook has gone away from the point, not pushing in on the point, going in. So all the difference of this is, let's look at this, is that I went in, see if I can get that off quick enough. I went in from the back of the hook. So if you go in through the back of your hook, that's what's going to cause this hook to pull and go that way. If you put it in to the front of your hook, let's see if I can get this done. Kind of awkward working, standing behind the camera. People that make videos make it look easy. Such a rookie at all of this, but still, my heart's in the right place. So I put it in, and I mean, some people loop and twist around. You can do all that, but I don't. I make sure the hook goes in between, just clears over and pulls up. To me, that's not going anywhere. So now I've repaired that. So now when I pull on it, the hook is going up against something to hook into the fish's mouth. So I think people that are missing fish, or they've their pole went crazy, they get to the pole, they pull it out of the rod holder, and they're like, starting to fight the fish, and then all of a sudden it's gone. And you get everything back in, retrieved, back to the beach, and you're looking at everything. You may or may not still have some bait, but you're like, how did the fish spit the hook? And so for my conclusions here, that's why. If your hook's getting pressure in the wrong direction, you're not going to let that hook do its work. And I think that's going to be even more important on a Kahle hook, and probably somewhat equally important on a J hook. But anyway, food for thought. I'm not telling anybody what to do. I'm just showing you my little experiment here, and letting you guys decide for yourself. Or if you are missing fish, just for the heck of it, see which way your hooks are getting pulled on. All right. Thanks a lot. Talk to you later.